Hello.
Did you unmute your fucking mic audio?
It doesn't. I think
No.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. Cool. This? Yes. Alright. It did. I don't see it's changed on the actual stream itself. On mine.
Did you actually transition?
I see that it's transitioned. I see the live. Let me refresh my own page. Let me verify this information. Yeah, it's live. It's live. We're good. We're good. We're A-okay. Although, no, that's probably normal. Let me go to my own live thing.
I swear my Twitch is like scuffed. I have like 3 streams open right now.
Oh, where are we going? Oh, the news? Alright. Oh man, no voice? Oh, there we go.
Phew.
How's the audio? Or like balance between my voice and
What's
the
that,
gang?
Pom-Pom?
Are they too loud? Too quiet?
Just got a message from the
Nah, you're good.
Cianzhou La Fu. Looks like
Cool.
it'll conflict with our original schedule.
Oh my god, I fucking can't believe this man still plays the fucking. I gotta get out of here.
What do you mean?
I
I'm a little
died.
quiet.
Fucking can't. Can't
I'm
with this
already
fucking
myself there.
English.
Expedition going.
Let me remember something like here. That should be good. Hopefully. Oh, it's my boy!
Soon, the Cianzhou La Fu will be holding the Luminary War.
Let me put this on autoplay.
Those who have aided the La Fu in overcoming the crisis are
Yeah, I played this game in
allies of the
English.
Cianzhou.
No, that's just, this is I
On
can't
behalf
do
of the
this.
Siege of
Get
Divine
the fuck out of
Foresight,
here.
I'm extending an invitation.
I don't think it's
to
bad.
attend the ceremony.
I
Your
no,
presence
this is a
would be
Japanese
greatly
game.
appreciated.
A Japanese only kind of game.
Well, things are getting lively. We've barely
Can't handle
recovered
you
from the
fucking
family's
English
charming
doers.
festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Wait, what was our original what was our original schedule? Because they said we were changing
We're
course.
supposed to go. Yeah, we're supposed to go to a planet that has like three different
Oh,
maps
right.
on it.
Which is the next
forgot
thing
what it's
after
called.
this.
Yeah.
Where we eat, drink,
I think
and
it's a Chinese
play
game.
wherever we go.
Chinese one better.
Blast? Expedition?
Expedition.
Yeah. Wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast.
No, I thought she said the name.
So we should
Black Swan
leave
definitely said
March
the name.
behind to take care of the
She probably
Express?
did. I just don't remember it.
Hey.
I think
that's
it's
not
like
what I
with an
meant.
A or something.
I'm all for
Who
some
knows?
fun.
Aris
I
is like
just
this.
hope there won't
Oh, we
be
don't know
any
the name?
surprise party
Huh.
crashers,
Oh,
like
yes, go. Track him down.
Friday or Saturday.
The Cianzhou
She is like, how would you
has recently
visit-
overcome a crisis by
I
holding
think she didn't
war
say that.
dance there, demonstrating to everyone
Uh,
that
she-
they
she
would
has-
return
she does like
to
to be
a
vague. Maybe
state
she
of
didn't say
peace
that.
and safety.
But that's what everyone said.
By the way, when you
before
get
we went to
March 8th,
Henapony.
you already have the stuff to
Totally
level her
safe under
tracers.
the family's
Cool.
protection.
You don't really have a
No
team
need
to
to
well,
worry.
technically do.
The war dance
That's
is not
fine.
like the Charmony
I probably
Festival
won't use her
with all
right
its
now.
hidden secrets.
I'll probably just go through the story
It's
with
just a
Firefly.
festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against
You're
the
so lame.
abominations of abundance.
I
and
gotta use my
protected the
Firefly.
Cianzhou ships. Aside from star skiff performances,
I have a
it's
your
mostly
lente.
martial contests.
So is this
Nothing
a
too
tournament
different
arc?
from the Taikian Roboball contest we've seen before.
No,
What do you think,
Oh.
Marco? Since we've accepted Miss Black
Not
Swan's
tournament,
proposal,
it's more just
we should
exhibitions.
probably head to
I see,
Emporius
I
for
see.
refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is
I'm getting
quite
outta here.
unique, and the Express
Alright.
needs to be fully stocked and prepared
will.
before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius
Kimiko, you're
Society.
saying words, but I don't know
It
what they
could earn
mean.
us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the
I will
law
farewell
school.
you as I please.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, Marge.
Aphoreus,
Since
also
we've been
known as the
invited,
Eternal
it's only
Land.
right for the Astral Express to
Ah.
attend the ceremony.
Eternal
So
Land.
here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Cianzhou La Fu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war
Oh
dance.
boy, the original trio.
What do you two think?
Yep, let's split up.
I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to work to the Xianzhou La Fu.
And back we go. Alright, where is this? Do I actually have to warp or? I gotta do my whole. Oh, I gotta talk to everyone?
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
Is this our
But
first
my
hearing about the
geniuses are
Leviathan?
interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
Alright, very well.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you.
Alright. Don Hung. What do you have to say?
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Donhung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lafu, right?
Yeah, the trio from when we went to,
Just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu
Well,
by
I'm blanking on the
yourselves?
name of this place. Literally the first
I don't
area we
think
went to
so.
in this game.
Plus, Mr. Yang is right.
Eurolo 6, that's what it's
The
called.
ambrosial arbor crisis
Oh,
just
Bellabong.
ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy.
I think Eurolo
And
6
that's
is
why
like the name of the
Jing
actual
Yuan wants
planet.
to organize
Yeah.
the war dance to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Gwynafin. The planet's government name, yeah. I know I remember that, but not the just the name of the city.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories.
Bro, we were here
No?
not that long ago. What memories? Sure.
Well, it's nothing too poetic. I was just thinking
Yeah, 'cause we
about
went
all the twists and
to
turns
here,
we
and
went through when
then
we
the
first
things were literally just
arrived at the
Penacony, and then we're back.
Xianzhou ship. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals.
Was it really a year ago?
And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo deck.
Were we just on the train the
This
entire
trip has
time?
been
Oh wait.
incredibly smooth.
Space, right.
Quite
Light years
unusual, I
and
must
stuff like
say.
that. Yeah. But I mean, it wouldn't feel like a year to us, right?
I agree.
What do you mean? I don't know, I didn't graduate with a science degree. Just because you're in space doesn't mean you feel the effects of you. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right.
Is the Starskip Haven always this
Mm.
crowded? Oh, there's
Lots
so
of
many
NPCs.
people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said
Ah.
General Jing.
Let's wait for him in front.
Hey, you guys, hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits.
I see that.
They're
I see
from
what you did.
Penacony, right? Are
Gonna
you
put
familiar
Peggy
with
emote.
the Xianzhou Lafu?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from
The new
Penacony.
apocalyptic of Shadow is
Maybe you've
easier?
heard of
What'd
it.
they do? Or
We came to this ship to gather interesting materials.
what's the,
for making
what are the
dream
bosses for it?
bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Lofu?
Yeah, I couldn't beat, like, I think the last stage. Capcom Doomsday Beast. Yeah, that does sound a lot easier, actually. Why don't you ask the locals?
Did, but the locals were all like, "Come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the Lafu. It's so boring here."
Ha, can't blame them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Penacony, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
That's why we're asking fellow
Nakakoli
tourists.
comboing for 6 turns before I can play.
Most of the
Yeah,
tourists around
I know
at
the feeling.
moment are here to attend the war dance, and that's why we're here too.
She, what was it?
Yeah.
Was she,
we know about
was
that
she the one in that
ceremony,
fight that also
but it
freezes, or was
doesn't
that,
look like it's
what's
still
his name?
closed.
I've heard the ring was
Gepard?
actually converted from a huge decommissioned lava.
I know someone
tiger
froze
jet.
people in that fight, and made it even worse. Yeah.
No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet.
Very,
It's got to be larger
very
than a
unpleasant
civilian
experience,
star skiff.
I'll say. Because the first
But for
2
now,
runs I
all
did
we
it
can
with,
do is wait until the war dance starts in a
no
few weeks
sustain, and then
before
I
we
was
can
like,
board it.
alright, I
We've
gotta
still
bring
got
Lynx.
work to do, so
I
we can't just
cannot
sit around
survive
waiting
in
for
these
it to start.
conditions.
That's why we're asking you
And then
about
the
some
4th one, it
must-see
was just,
attractions.
I just couldn't do it
We're
at all.
looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Oh, what even is here? Bro, I don't even remember half these places. Go climb a tree, bro.
Hey, that's a terrible idea. You'll get them arrested.
Nah, let him. Do it, you won't.
You're joking, right? How about giving us some more practical suggestions?
Wait a sec. Maybe it's not such a terrible
Yo, I almost
idea
read
after
Pepesius
all.
Pepega Tourist.
No risk, no reward. Come on, let's go climb that tree.
Slow down a bit. Wait for me.
Hey, wait! Just think about what you're doing! Oh, and don't mention our names if something goes wrong! Oh,
Look, Yanqing's here.
Yanqing.
really? Let's go catch up with him!
Bro, Yanqing's like... Is he even useful? Is he like the most useless 5-star in this game? I don't hear anyone talk about him or use him.
There you are. Everyone, this way.
Yeah.
Hey everyone. It's been a while.
Bro, and then March becomes like his student or something, becomes like, learns how to use 2 swords like him, right?
Yanqing,
Wait, does Yanqing
are
use 2
you-
swords? Or just 1? I think he uses just 1, right?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
We've only been away.
Oh,
for a
flying
few
sword, right? So
months.
he's like, what's it called? Irelia. March is a student of both him and Yunli. It's really like 50 swords. 50? Bro, out here with like the unlimited blade works or something? Pinch his cheek. Going for it. Do it.
Huh? What are you doing?
Sorry, but
Oh,
after our previous
speaking.
adventures, I've become suspicious of
Oh,
whoever
snap.
greets us first.
Do you have to be suspicious around me too?
You know, the last time
Oh
we
my
came
gosh.
to this Yenjo, the first person who greeted us was...
MC talks a little more recently. Ooh,
I get it. Better safe than sorry.
that's nice. I like that change.
Seriously, I've never seen the Lafu so lively before.
MC has the 2nd most lines of any character
I
in
was a
Penacony,
bit
really?
worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
I know
would
that
be
the
too
MC had a
soon.
lot of like random lines like here and
Seeing
there,
the
or
bustling Starskiff Haven,
if you're playing as other characters and you see the MC, I know they'd say some stuff. I didn't realize they said that much.
Yep. There's people from other delves and
Behind
travelers
Firefly.
like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up,
Yeah, that makes
there's
sense.
a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to
Estelle.
keep the security tight. The general said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover.
What's the
from
male
crisis.
MC's name?
It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other
Is
planets.
it something
to
as
promote
simple
trade
as
and
Stell,
peace.
or did they get all
By
weird
the
with
way,
it?
the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this
Kylus?
ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhuming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers.
That's a cool
to
name, I
offer their
guess. Makes me think of
blessings.
Noxus, though, because of what's his name, his last name.
Yeah, the Xianzhou Yaoqing is a major force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts across the cosmos.
Yeah, same, yeah.
Although it's a member of the Xianzhou Alliance, I don't know much about it. But Madame Yukong from the Skyfaring Commission
Madame Yukong.
mentioned that the Yaoqing always sends back reports of great victories, which is quite impressive. I heard General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is a young and dauntless lady. My peers say that she's like a goddess of war, capable of crushing dozens of abominations.
Yeah, I want to
with a
meet
single
Fei
punch.
Xiao already.
I wonder if it's true.
Because their design looked really cool.
If only I could witness her prowess with my own eyes.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
Soon, TM.
Sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature.
How many people do I
but
need to
whenever
meet?
it comes to something he's interested in, you
Wait,
can
does
really
this
see
place
his
also have a...
childish
Since
side.
it's like an expedition, that means there's probably like lots of factions here?
I agree.
An hour and a half in. Well, that might be the last thing I see before I go to sleep.
All units, assemble quickly. Get ready to protect the crowd.
You just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me.
Three
I need to go check out
factions.
the situation.
Hey, yo, wait! It's Blade! I see him back there. Little wanted poster. Yeah, look at him. Oh, and Kafka. Kafka? Kafka?
We'll go with you.
Ooh, cutscene. Why don't I hear it? Hello? Hello? What in the world? Where's my voice cutscene? What? What in the world? That's crazy. I'm gonna have to.
Morrison?
Can I do
Why are
that
there
here?
Morrison here?
Mute while Windows inactive, but it wasn't inactive. And that's off anyways. Why? Why did that happen? That was so weird. That's never happened before.
This ends now.
Yours plays at max volume? That's unbelievable.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Let's improvise.
I'm gonna have to see if I can restart the game. We were robbed.
Until everything burns to ashes!
No, but then I have to sit through the whole. Well, I think I can sit through the scenes, right?
Oh, let's see.
I hope.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Was it really that worth it?
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Like, I don't mind restarting, but like. You right. I don't know how to use them. Oh. No, wait. Pause. Pause. Ooh. Let me look at my sound audio. Let me see what we can find out. That doesn't do anything. Oh, it's her. Alt F4. Hold up. I'm gonna do this. Give me a second. Alright. We're rebooting. Stand by. That's so weird. All right, we're back at the what's it called? Loading in. We're back. Yep. Oh, that's crazy, and you can still hear the clicking. It's like the audio is just. That's insane. Hang on. I have hunches. Ugh. Oh, what was that? Aha! Aha! I got it. Wait, no. No. I got it, though. I figured it out. I solved the issue. But I think it's too late now. The cutscene happened. Yeah, it's tragedy. What did you do? What did I do? It was let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Look. So when it decided to switch to the actual cutscene for Honkai, it switched to like my actual headphones, and that's why I went mute. So I switched it to the actual like voice audio splitter, and it fixed itself.
That's okay. You need to like.
Yeah.
That's just straight up default. No wonder.
Now it's now there's no audio, I think, or
No.
it did something weird.
You should have. You have audio now.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. It was just coincidence that it got kind of quiet when yeah. All right. Problem solved. But at a cost. With a press like this, Cycrane.
Wait, my sword! I'm sorry.
We did get
but I'm afraid
scammed,
we'll have to
man.
put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry.
Oh,
We've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
It makes sense.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
But you still pulled up.
Looks
You
like
gotta
this
take
argument could
precautions.
go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
Yeah, let's go get your sword or whatever. I missed what happened in that cutscene completely, but it sounds like he got his sword taken.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
Bro, Yenshin sounds like a Karen.
We let our guard down.
Who's in charge here? I want to speak to your manager.
Take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this, Captain. This incident involves the Ju Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are
I see.
you?
I'm Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain.
Pause?
Here's what
you mean pause?
An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison just before arriving.
Is there an issue?
Ju Ming's diplomatic vessel came to
Is there no audio or something again?
They fought off the Borison pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borison near the Luofu, and the Ju Ming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
No, you're right. I don't know who they are.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Ju Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals.
It was very much one of those I see.
You know, with
And
all the outsiders
I don't know what they're
flooding
talking
onto
about. Yeah.
Luofu, the star skiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borison desperados
Bro, I don't know like
decided
half
to
these
put up a
factions.
fight before the prisoner transport star skiff could get there, and that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Luofu, Zhuming, Yao, Xing. Okay.
Oh, you
okay.
look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Those are all you gotta
Please
know from
don't
right
tease
now.
me,
Alright,
March.
cool.
The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
So this is just Luofu. So that implies that the Zhuming and the Yaoqing have their own like fleet or whatever, right?
Those werewolf monsters are known as Borison. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a
I wonder
very
if we'll go
long
to those
time.
areas in the future then.
The Borison have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago.
Probably not.
Their
Oh.
presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer,
Can only have so much
IPC ship
show space
near
China.
Central Luofu. Such a
Yeah, that's
brazen
fair.
Attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borison have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum.
No.
I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left
Luofu's already
unchecked.
planned size. Yeah, they'd have to make like 2 whole entire areas for those, unless they're smaller.
Maybe you'll need our help in hunting
But yeah,
down the
I agree that
Thank you, but
exploring
it's no
areas we
big
haven't
deal.
been to with like different
By the way,
environments and stuff
the
would
young
be
lady
more
who just
interesting
appeared, she took
and
my
enjoyable
sword.
than
I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the
exploring
Realm
like
Keeping Commission to see if I can get it
Space
back.
China reskin or something.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
Oh wait, I saw
Perhaps she's
that bottom
around
one
here
looked
somewhere.
funny.
Shouldn't we take a look?
All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry.
Oh well.
There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
Fan Gu, Zhu Ling, and Yunke? Okay?
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Those don't matter right now though, okay. I'll probably forget them by the time they do matter. Where am I? Can I just fast travel? It's like right over there. We can use our feet. Masked fools.
It's been a long journey, Elder Wyatt. Thank you
Genuine.
for your presence.
My boy. Do you not have Ruan May? No, I don't have a Ruan May.
Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't
It's
know
very
you were meeting a
unfortunate,
guest,
but I do
General.
not have one.
But don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Break team at home. Yeah, I literally dreamed about you at Penacony, and you did some heroic stuff, just pulled up.
Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend.
Yeah, sure.
Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Okay.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
So can bro make like
Be
legendary
it
weapons or
Arbiter
something?
General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances,
Retired several times.
Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call.
Genuine's older than him? Really?
Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Wait, so how old is
My
Genuine?
honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Genuine is the oldest Arbiter General?
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the law.
700 plus.
So, these three are
What
the
about this
ones
guy
you
for
mentioned
comparison? How old is
anyway?
this dude? Do we know?
Heroes
Oh,
who
hey.
helped you with the
In the background.
Imperial Arbor
I see you.
crisis?
Indeed.
I have you.
There's Don Hung, March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the Law Fu might not have easily overcome
Oh, we
this
don't?
crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Law Fu and will attend the war dance.
Do we know if he's
Have a
like
drink
human?
with you should the chance present itself.
This bro looks like he could be like 90.
You're more than welcome, General Huayan.
And this young friend is?
We barely know him. Okay.
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season
No
him
one
with
here is
experience.
human.
He will stand for the Law Fu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of
Oh, okay.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li.
That's the relation. Okay.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
Ooh, Ling Sha.
What a
Soon.
coincidence!
Soon
I
TM?
was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword.
Yeah, I know she's like next patch, but
Your flying
I just meant like in
sword?
terms of the story.
Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't
Yeah, we aren't on the
helped it hit
Shuming,
its
but
mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
I
Hold
guess
on a
she
second,
just,
Lee. You took my
I don't
sword
know,
without even asking.
since she lives by her
Using to give it back?
customs,
So much for lawful sword masters.
What did you just
she just kind of
say?
has to go with it. I don't know.
You just stepped up and took your
He's not gonna get his sword back
from me fair and square.
without doing that,
Totally
so.
respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword. So you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
Bro was on the
It's a
side
small
of,
misunderstanding, and an apology would
I don't know,
be too
equality.
much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible sword
Fairness.
craftsmanship, most notably the legendary flame wheel octet. Seeing Miss Yun Li, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set
Genuine being a
Cloud
bad
Knights
dad
apart.
here.
Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Bro's just super
Well,
chill.
everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Law Fu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many
I was gonna
times.
say, like, I feel like bro said, like,
Please
I must
forgive
thank
me
you
coming
for
at
helping
an
us.
Inconvenient time.
Like, every time we talk to this dude.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Lafu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship.
Yep, that happened.
Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Law Fu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Alright. Where we go? Do we get? Yeah, we have to go with him. Okay.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look.
Yeah, we want to go see Ling Sha.
Huh. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Bro, just give him some money.
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Yeah, let's go.
It is the Lawfu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific
It's never
instructions
just a
from the
simple
marshal?
exhibition or tournament arc or
You're
whatever.
overthinking it, Genuine.
There's
As I
always
said,
some
I'm here to
sinister plot
broaden my
in the
granddaughter's
background.
horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter General has in mind.
Not in space,
Do
China.
you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater.
This is just checks and balances. Okay.
So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
True, true.
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Lawfu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you.
Oh?
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of
Who
her
are they?
unbridled
Oh wait, the dude
nature.
on the right I reckon. Oh, it's the
As soon as she disembarked
the
from the
Nihility.
Starskiff, she mentioned having
Fire
something to
dude.
attend to and simply
And
disappeared.
then
You must be the messengers from
I don't know
the
that guy's
Xianzhou
name.
Yaoqing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of
Moza,
the Merlin's Claw.
okay.
It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends
Well, this
a
will be the newest
message
4-star.
instead.
What path is he?
What does she mean? Tell me.
Is he like the hunt?
What could be more important to her than coming here?
He seems like he'd be a hunt. Yeah.
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Genuine? This person is being sarcastic.
When I saw the artwork of like the
Please do
fire
not
dude, the
misunderstand
fox
me,
guy on the
General
left,
Huayan.
I was like,
I was simply
he seems
stating the
very
truth. Master thought
not
it would be
like a Nihility
inappropriate to
character.
keep you waiting, so she sent
But now that
us
I
here.
see his like in-game model, and
Once
something about
she's
his eyes
finished
and
with
face
admiring
definitely
the scenery,
yells
she'll
Nihility.
personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Drat, I forgot to ask you and Lee to return my sword.
Causal VA? I didn't pick up on that. Probably because I forever since I played Genshin or even heard his voice, I think. I can cook a little. I just don't. No, I don't want to go get it back from him. Go fight for your sword.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me. If it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson
Kazuha
in
is
sword.
your most used character in Genshin.
By the way,
Yeah, I
don't
saw
know
a
if it's
post
just
recently that
me,
like
but the General
Kazuha is
seemed
just
a
like
little
a really good character in Genshin, I
reserved.
guess.
Could it be because of Elder Huayan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
But I never got him, so I don't know.
No, you're not.
He do everything.
When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I
Oh,
realized
besides
that
you.
the messenger from the
Yeah,
Xianzhou
that's fair.
Zhuming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Busted arrow.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about
Yeah, I
it?
wouldn't mind having
They
Kazuha and
simply
Genshin
received an invitation
whenever I go
from
back to
Jing
it.
Yuan,
But
just like the crew, right?
Spanner needs to come around as well.
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Huh. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Mm-hmm.
Hold him accountable? Come on!
Don't go
didn't the
back to
Luofu fall
Genshin.
victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus
I have
and
to.
the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Arlecchino's enough reason for me to go back.
Scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence
Oh, and Columbina.
remains,
Her too.
creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yeah, I have Genshin installed, and I believe I have it mostly up to date, unless like a patch came out in the last like week or 2.
But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent?
Yeah,
from
it
within the
is very
Luofu,
huge indeed.
implicating Jingyuan himself?
Yeah, I have it on my like
Once the
external
spark
hard
of
drive for
suspicion is
sure,
kindled,
because that's
it's
a lot,
to extinguish.
and it's only gonna get bigger.
The general must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking?
I meant my
Seriously.
not my
Here I
external,
was looking forward to a
just my like
carefree and
other hard
enjoyable
drive that I have
trip.
connected.
But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
It's just not on my SSD. It's just on my other hard drives that I
I
have
thought those
installed.
Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony.
My HDD, yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship
I gotta
is
figure
around.
something out to do with that. I
Rumors
gotta
say
do something.
that she's to be the new cauldron master of the alchemy
I don't know what.
commission on the
But I gotta
Luofu.
figure out something.
An alchemist from the Zhuming serving as the cauldron master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the
I don't know if
timing
it's possible, but I
itself-
was thinking like if there's a way to
Your
like
words, Mr. Dan Hung. Now I
combine my
finally see the
SSD and
underlying
HDD,
tensions.
since they're
The
both
general is
hard
under
drives of
tremendous
sorts, and
pressure
see if
right
I
now.
could like
I was
have
completely
them
oblivious
share the
to his
space and their
troubles.
read and write speeds.
How
Like-
naive of me.
Because I know there's a way to do that
Come on, don't think like that.
with at the very least with
Leave
like
the adult
2
matters
hard
to
drives.
the
I don't know if you can
adults.
do it between
Even if you
SSDs and
wanted to do something for the general, it's not like you
HDDs.
can do anything.
That's not how that works.
Did I
I thought
say
it
something
was,
wrong?
or at least to some degree, some aspect of that. That's what I heard at work.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the general's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's
Because I know,
protest.
and we're getting real technical here, but I know in the BIOS there's a thing called like RAID on, and I think that basically causes the drives to interact with each other, you know, type of way.
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
I don't know, I haven't looked into it too much.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC.
Could be wrong.
You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
Yeah. But the 10 some hearts are cool.
Hey,
I like all
who's
those characters.
bragging? Anyway, this time it'll just be a few ordinary IPC workers. Surely you don't think they'll be even trickier than Aventurine, do
Raid, it won't work like you think though. Oh.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness.
Yeah.
Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Again, I don't know too much. Oh, it's just for backup? I see. Go to the airship where... Ah, here we go. Nice and easy.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
Behind me?
But
Oh.
I am trying to reason with you here.
What, isn't that... That was... What's his name? Where is he? I know that man's name. I know that voice. Sampo. Nope, no, I don't use him. Oh, I thought it sounded like Sampo.
That toxic voice sounds familiar.
Oh, wait.
Haven't I heard it before in our...
Is it actually?
This isn't
It
my
is.
first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission.
But why is this guy always here? Wait, what do you mean not Sampo?
Straight up snatching IPC cargo? Isn't that going a bit too far?
It sounds similar to Sampo, though. I'm picking up that it is different a little bit.
Many times already. Once we've inspected the
But it's
cargo,
very similar to Sampo.
security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
Maybe the same voice actor? Different character?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance. Keep detaining my cargo, and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
Scott.
I was going to ask you the same thing. Why do I keep running into you? You're staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disaster.
I don't remember this guy.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
We heard Junjo.
They're in trouble? No, it's me. I'm the one in trouble.
No, you're fine.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I was sent here to deal with the
Oh,
IPC
my eye.
protest in Nishikwe.
Different guy? Oh, okay.
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard her mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Lafu before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
That's rough, buddy.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
That does sound sus.
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lafu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
Yeah, that's true.
I understand, but we
There
don't
could be a
need to
bomb,
disassemble
like a
the cargo
giant,
if
like
it's just a
nuke or something,
security
just sitting on the
check,
ship, and then they're like,
In
all
most
right,
cases,
blow
we
it.
don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't
So they
only
kind of
contain machinery,
have to check. Like
but also
I get
some
it.
substance that resembles biological tissue.
Biological tissue?
It's my face.
Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. but this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further
Imagine though if it's
inspection,
actually a
there's
trash
no way
can.
for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really?
So just let us check it. We're like a third party.
If anyone plays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business.
That's the ultimate trash can.
I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's
The ultimate weapon.
ridiculous regulations.
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
Leave it to me. I got this.
I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
Yep, I got
What
this.
are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Let me look at it. I'm a third party, uninvolved with either faction. True. It is super sus. Oh snap! But this is like an actual negotiation. Okay. If your moral is higher, okay, makes sense. During negotiation, drops to 0. It fails. Okay. Your negotiation choices will lead to different outcomes. Okay. Negotiation strategy is it? Okay. Cool. You did it twice? As in, like, you failed the first time?
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent.
Okay.
Let's use that again.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance
Oh,
IPC
right, because you have
Trade
multiple
Consensus,
counts. That's right.
The Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
What in the world? What do I know about this dude? Picks on the weak but fears powerful. I don't think he's gonna be scared of Yangqing's, like, the title might mean something, but he's probably just gonna be like, oh, it's just a kid, so that's not gonna work. I'm not a lawyer, so I probably can't match him in legal stuff. Make him uncomfortable. What would that imply? Let's do it.
I didn't expect to see you again, Mr. Scott. We had such
Oh.
fun in Arum
Oh,
last
okay.
time. It seems our paths are destined to cross once more.
I see.
Stop pretending we're friends.
Oh.
If I could actually
Never mind.
punch you, I'd punch you in the face. So, are you guys gonna resolve this problem? Or are you just gonna let this clown put on a show here?
Let's just pretend we don't know her, Don Hung.
Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Oh, what is this there? Skip this round, return double. Well, let's just say we'll hurt him. Let's see what
I've got a
happens.
brilliant idea. I'll just smash everything with my bat, and then you can hire someone to assess
It's about to
the
go
damage.
horribly.
That
This is
way,
going horribly.
Your cargo won't need any inspection, right?
Calm down. The General wants us to handle this peacefully.
So, this is
Oh,
the
God.
great idea you came up with? Fine. Why don't you just step over my lifeless body? Besides, cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
That's fair. If I fail, okay. Oh, I mean, I could return. Or I could just go all in. Let's go all in.
Your logic is too confusing for anyone to follow. Maybe you should learn the art of communication from a monkey before you continue spouting nonsense?
Oh boy. Let's try to go in
Since the
his favor.
Intelligentsia Guild entrusted the cargo to the IPC for transportation, it's the IPC's responsibility to ensure its safety, right? Why would you need a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Let me tell you something.
Bro.
In Article 17 of the
Bro, I don't
IPC
negotiate,
Building
bro. I
Material
didn't go to
Logistics
debate
Department
club.
Transport Agreement Law, subsequent to the dispatch of goods and during their transit, all risks, save for those pertaining to the transportation safety, shall be the sole liability of the consignor. Well, only protect the integrity of the goods and prevent anyone with ill intentions from getting their hands on them, for example. As for whether the cargo itself poses a security threat to the destination, that's
0
not
out
our
of 3,
responsibility.
yeah.
It appears we have reached an area beyond your expertise, doesn't it? The complexity of legal studies are indeed challenging.
That's crazy. So what happens now?
All right, that's enough. I'm not going to repeat myself 100 times. I thought you were reasonable and civilized, but now it seems you Cienjo folks just don't understand the basics of business. We've signed a confidentiality and security agreement with the Intelligentsia Guild, and if we breach it, we'll have to pay a hefty sum. Even if we sold the souls of every employee in the marketing development department on this planet, it still wouldn't be enough to cover the costs. Listen up, kid. I don't mind delaying this transport for a few more days. Once the engines are repaired, our ship will leave immediately, and you won't have any reason to inspect the cargo.
If that's the case, I can assure you the Cloud Knights won't let your ship leave.
Oh, really? Then you'll receive a ton of complaints from the Intelligentsia Guild and the IPC's Marketing Development Department. You're too young. I don't think you understand the chaos your rash decision will cause.
Since you put it that way, Mr. Scott, I'll take it as your agreement to the inspection procedure. Now...
Not so fast, you little brat. According to the IPC regulations, I have the right to arm myself and protect the property on my transport ship.
I thought you were reasonable and civilized, but now it seems the IPC just wants to play by its own rules. My apologies, Mr. Scott.
Stop him, guys! For the Amber Lord!
For the Amber Lord!
Stay in step.
Alright.
Dreams do come true.
It is what it is.
Until everything burns to ashes!
They gotta get hit with the firefly. It is what it is.
Oh, let's see. Fight to live!
Not the auto battle? What do you mean?
All of you! Why is the IPC even paying you? You're a bunch of losers!
Just be grateful that that little brat showed you mercy. At least your staff aren't seriously injured. How do you IPC cronies have the audacity to fight Cloud Knights? You practically assaulted law enforcement officers.
Another one? Who the heck are you?
I may be a bit late, but the good news is I'm here now.
Oh, is that her? It is
Allow me
her.
to introduce myself. I'm Lingxia. Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission.
I
on the
will
law.
play my teams when the game says I can't auto battle, which is usually during boss fights.
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Juming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't.
No, don't unbuild the team. I need it.
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now. Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo.
Huh?
According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
That sounds like a long time.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still
Oh, is it like
young
actually just 47
and
years, or
full
is
of
there
energy.
like, do they run by a
Pretty sure
different?
you'll live a few more decades.
What would that be?
Have some
Time
confidence in yourself.
system?
Ha! Typical
Time
of
system?
a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you
Yeah,
may not
okay.
care about time, I
And that's
do.
still 47
I'll
years.
be
That's a long
demanding
time.
double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
Got him.
Mr. Scott!
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
Thanks, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Bro, just do the inspection.
Yeah, bro.
This lady is really something else.
Ooh, cutscene.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off.
What in the world? Terror grip. When an ally is afflicted with terror grip, attacking the caster will. No. Attacking the cast. Oh, okay, okay. If the caster is not attacked or failed, then they will fall into terrified state, unable to perform act. Okay. Sure.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
Yeah, you want me to see me use this team?
Let's improvise.
Sam in position.
And notice that just let the show begin.
Like fire until everything burns to you?
Yeah, what's this?
In the mood for another beating?
Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Fight to live!
There you go. Firefly E1? Yeah, it's Firefly E1.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
Must be nice.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving.
It is pleasant.
I swear on the Emperor Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
But no one may, yeah.
Gentlemen,
No
our
one
preliminary
may.
inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological
I think I
tissues
tried to
inside.
do some pulls for them, but I
Just
just
like the
I didn't get them.
feared. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry
Wetware?
slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
Yeah, I know they were on the same banner. That's what made it a little harder,
For the
you know.
alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the intelligentsia give
There's
you
no
such
need for this
unethical
aggression.
technology?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Wafu.
I see, I see.
As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
And everyone dispersed.
I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Linksha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenching to be so...
Miniature.
Huh? As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Lafu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big deal. It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
That's the only one you haven't
Happy
seen?
to accept your invitation.
That seemed like it'd be the funniest one.
You are coming too, right?
Calling it miniature. Like a little short stack. Where am I going? Ooh. It's Healer's Market. Young is the one. Yeah, I know that was probably the one they wanted to say. Or that they wanted you to say. And that's why I didn't choose it. And then the cute one just felt kind of weird. So I was like, miniature. That seems like it could be funny.
I'm here to pay my respects.
All these years, and the view at the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Lofu native, Miss Linksha?
Yes. I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves
the
while
ears not-
researching prescriptions with my
the
mentors
ears,
and peers
sir?
at the Alchemy
The-
Commission.
the ears?
It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
He could never.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really?
Bro, why you gotta throw
towering
shade at the
looks
tree,
pretty
bro?
Impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Okay, but we
Wow.
took care of it.
Once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit.
Fruit.
In my humble opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable.
Yeah.
The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
I thought we were here to have some tea, but where's the tea? I want tea. I don't need
Since you went through the entire
some tree lore.
ambrosial
I want
arbor
some
crisis
tea.
firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yanqing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Linksha?
Tea.
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy
What do you mean
Commission.
clean up?
Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem.
I
Was
see.
Wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Linksha.
Okay. Okay, what do you have for us?
The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Linksha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years.
Right.
If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights.
Yeah, she seems cool
While
and
the
pretty.
Lux arrow from the rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor,
I like her voice.
it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu.
That's rough.
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
See.
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions.
I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
Lingsha, you're back! Ugh, I've
Hey.
been waiting ages for you.
Throw hands. Throw hands.
Yunli, why aren't you with your grandpa?
Mortal Kombat in the streets.
What brings you to the
Throw
Alchemy
hands.
Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
What a small world. You stole my sword. Give it back.
Oh, you should have just started with put 'em up.
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then. Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
She kinda spitting.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint.
There's a reason you're the
Don't
worst
people from the
5-star.
Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon, yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
Poor flying sword. Fine, you don't have to give it back because I'll take it back myself.
A story question makes you not like Yingli? Why? I feel like what she's saying makes sense. And it, in a way, should help Yanqing build character and grow. Yeah, but I think it's in a helpful way, you know? Like, her being like this is gonna help him realize things about himself and the way he is and help him grow. He just hasn't realized it yet that she's speaking some truth here. Yeah, I guess it does. But I mean, I get where she's coming from, so I'm fine with it. Is this what it is?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Don Hung? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Alright, Dong Hung, give us your commentary. Who will win?
Get ready to separate them.
Bruh.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagine celebrating it.
Put them up, hand to hand, in the streets.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here. I didn't
So
mean
raise
it
your
in
fist.
that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Nah.
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
Yeah.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask
Just,
me twice, Miss
just let them
Lingsha.
have an early exhibition match, you know?
Oh, you
Throw
think you're
hands
the
in the
only one who
streets.
knows how to behave?
Unofficial match.
If Lingsha needs
Underground fight.
anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out. It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Let's go. Where are we going?
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee.
You've seen the cutscene for winning and losing this, and canonically you lose? I see. I'ma still try to win.
You're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
I like
That's
it, voice.
really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
She's annoyed and frustrated, but it sounds pleasant.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Begin! When you need to, she was used attacks to defeat the enemy first. The number of enemies defeated by enemy. Oh! Ooh! I see! Alright, alright, alright. Oh, we got Firefly Ace over.
The sword is like water. It cannot remain blade and fight. Let's improvise.
Bing boom bam. You!
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill.
Gotta hit him with it.
Fight to live!
Fight to live. We'll just, yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Good lord, there's a lot of you.
Time for swordplay. Strike the park.
Take your positions. Dreams do come
Bounce,
true.
and then
The mood is set. Just let the show
this.
begin.
Oh. Okay. Understandable.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
A bit of this. Oh. Oh man.
In the mood for another beating?
Oh no.
Blade and fight.
Yes, there we go.
Practice is over.
You.
Swords descend.
Nice.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Join the battle.
Strike apart.
That's all you got?
Nice. And then yo, we gotta hurry up with fire line. Come on.
Let's improvise.
Here we go.
Like fight until everything.
Burns to ashes. Here we go.
How many can you block? Blade and fight.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over.
I will claim victory for myself. Fight to live!
Don't use MC skill every turn. Yeah, that's understandable. Especially here. I'm out of points.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Time for swordplay.
What does this do? Soul Steel Sink? That seems good. No, that was my kill. Oh, is this the last one? Yeah.
I win, Miss Yunli.
I win.
You got lucky.
Ha.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and
Barely.
maybe cry your eyes out to your
But I won.
grandpa? Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Oh. Oh, snap. They're throwing hands. It's her.
Well fought, my
It's
young
her.
However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single
Yeah, an hour and 37 minutes. Wow. Like,
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission.
especially if we subtract the time where I was like
passageway,
on the starting soon thing too. Yeah, basically an hour 30.
I thought
Yep.
I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance.
That's crazy.
Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission. of
Yeah,
all
that too.
places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
She hit him with a doubt.
What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady? Fei Xiao?
Fei Xiao.
Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
You're so cool.
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Lawfu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Great General. Isn't that title a bit too
Stronger than
narcissistic?
Jin.
I don't like it.
I see.
Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu, so I came up with a humble
Canonical.
nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
A hatchet.
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
Rivals.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao. Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the Seat of Divine Foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit.
Bills? No
And
credit.
Let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Wow.
No
You can always
credit.
send a bill to the Seat of Divine Foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids.
That's crazy.
After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
Shuan. Are we seeing her here in a second? Oh, hey.
Back already? You've met with Jingyuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
Oh, she's not? Okay.
But I know you're going to say but, right?
But
Bro is naivety and has his
people
eyes
attending the
closed
war
like
dance
every
is
sus
like a
character
breeding
in
ground
existence.
for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain
Okay.
vigilant, so at the very least, General
Mr.
Jingyuan
Deep
is
Voice.
aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just
You
a
opened some money
military
else?
healer. And now
Was
all
he
of a
yelting
sudden
when he
I'm
was
thrust
speaking
onto
to
the center
Jingyuan
stage,
earlier?
having cordial chats with two generals?
Bro had him open then.
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jingyuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
The medicine?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
Did they mention what condition she has?
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Let him cook.
Well, life and death, Jiao Chou. It's all predetermined.
Oh no.
Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead.
She pulled on a
Hunting
banner
down the
in
abominations
Genshin,
of abundance till the end of my
and she got a 4-star.
As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Very fatal.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Eggs.
Jeez.
Just eggs.
You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome. I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Huh? Pause. 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 Oh, bring it back. Bring it back. What? Oh, there it is. Here it is. When Yun Li swung that master sword, she... Oh, never mind. I misunderstood that statement. Okay. I thought you were saying that Young Li blocked her own attack.
Heroism and grace. It
I was like, wait.
makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay. You think so too, right?
Oh yeah, Xianzhou swordplay is really good. Like, really, really good. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't you put a little more enthusiasm
Yeah.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled sword masters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the
Nah,
war
let the
dance.
generals fight.
Just remember the
I
state
want
of
to see
mind you
Susanoo.
had when you
Just pull up.
single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset,
It's where they both Yanqing, so he can be as good as Young Li.
most challengers.
Like in a canonical sense,
Thanks
or
for the advice, Master Danheng.
like
By the
gameplay
way,
wise?
now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan
I'm
wants
assuming
to invite
canonically,
all of
like
you to
within the
seat of
story.
Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals
Gameplay?
from the Yaoqing
Oh.
and the Juming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so
Story-based
soon.
character buffs?
I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't
So
need
he's
any
not
more
the worst
chaos
5,
in the Law
or
Fu
is he
before
still the
war
worst
dance.
5-star even after the buffs? Where am I going? Over there? All the way over there? Can I just... Can I? There we go. Oh, you're just hopeful. Oh. I thought it was like an actual thing.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huai. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yu Chui for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly
I just realized I had the
achieved
League of Legends tag in my, like, screen title thing.
Cloud Quintet each went their
I'm gonna fix
separate
that.
ways, despite the many criticisms within the
There we go.
Alliance. The Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you.
You don't have him, but you dread the day you get him?
You've served the
Yeah, I think I have
Alliance
him.
with loyalty and wisdom.
I just haven't touched him.
Taken down abominations in Thalassa.
We're not a
rescued
Yangqing
the
household
Shenzhou
around here.
Yuchue from a siege and destroyed
The
the
tier list
demonic
in
planet
disc.
summoned by
I
the
will
denizens of
check that out
abundance.
after the stream. Before I go to sleep.
Those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty.
Mm.
They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction.
Mm.
They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
He's just
But
that.
I've seen
He's that
enough
bad.
failures in my time, and I want to believe
That's
that your loyalty
crazy.
has never wavered.
I'm trying to think like who else
So,
would be like that.
General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating.
But is he
the
better
Harbor
than
crisis on behalf of the
that
Alliance?
dude? What's his name?
No, no.
No, not Destruction MC. I'm thinking of 4-star dude.
This old man's
Um,
words always catch me
the
off
Lightning.
guard.
Arlen.
Marshal
Yes.
ordered me to come to the Xianzhou
Is he
Law.
better than Arlen?
But the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Shao's questioning.
They're on the same tier. That's crazy. How are you gonna be so bad that you're on the same tier as Arlen?
The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Shao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war
A
dance.
gift? What gift? Cutscene? Oh. What's this?
Yes.
What's
This
this?
case right here.
It's a box. Does it have swords? Are they the swords the March is gonna use? Are these March's swords?
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge.
You have a lot of exclamation
The
point.
host will dispatch
What do you mean?
a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Laofu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Laofu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer
My daily
lady
one
is
pool?
just a young
I don't
who
think I
knows
did.
nothing
I literally
about
just
martial
hopped
arts.
on,
How
turned
could
on
I
stream.
assign her
I
as
didn't
the
check anything.
Ringmaster?
I probably have mail. I probably have like a billion things.
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
I could check it once I'm back in the actual gameplay.
For? Why don't you open it, General
Open the box.
Huayan?
Open the box. What's in the box?
Sword case is intended for the War Dance's award.
Yeah, I gotta do the
It's
quick
empty
checkup.
now, but in a few
Real
days,
quick.
a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside.
Maybe we'll do
I
some
don't mean
pools.
to boast about how
If we have enough.
but this
Maybe.
sword represents the pinnacle
Just maybe.
of the Juming's craftsmanship. It has a
A
legendary
little bit of a
history,
huo
full of
huo pool,
heroic
you know?
tales
You know what I'm
from
saying?
Foreign lands.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword,
Yeah, that's the
hasn't
plan.
arrived
Once
yet,
these like
I'll just
cutscenes
leave the
end,
case
and I
here
think I'm
for
gonna
now.
wrap it up because we're coming up on 2
I've
hours
been
and
wondering
I need to sleep.
who would be worthy of such a sword? And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword.
Quite.
Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster.
60% done, really?
Representing the Lawfu as the Ringmaster.
Oh.
So it seems.
Maybe I'll do the other half tomorrow, and then
Thank you for your generosity.
also tie in the event stuff
If you want to give me a sword,
right after that.
just say the word, Grandpa.
And then I'll probably
No
I'll
need
try
to
and start
beat around the
earlier
bush.
tomorrow, since I won't have to do the any like updating again like I
You've
did
got
today.
confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli.
Event's like 2.5
It's
hours.
just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses.
And in
its
terms of
rightful
stories, it
master.
also probably like another 2 hours then.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
Hour and a half. Okay, so like
Exactly what I
4
had.
hour stream.
Nobody knows who's
If I
gonna
want to
come out
stop by
on
like
top.
maybe around like
It could be
midnight
me,
again, I should
could be
start at
someone
like
else. It'll
8
probably
p.m.
be
tomorrow
me.
then.
But whatever
About.
happens, it won't be him.
I think I can do that. It'll be death for disaster.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama.
I want to see the combat.
Me too.
Throw them hands.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two
Yeah, I could do that too.
squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance.
Give myself some
While you both
stuff
seem
for
confident that you'll win,
for
you
like
need to
another
remember
like another
there can
day's
only
worth of
be one
stream
winner and
content,
one
things to
loser
do.
in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings.
I mean, I also have like the billions of other quest events that I have to catch up on. So I was thinking of probably like streaming as I do event catch up.
If you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to
That was
take
an
on
idea I had
apprentice who will
floating
take
around in
part
my
in the
head.
war dance and win at least one match.
How does
Also
that
give me
make
incentive to actually do it.
In my humble opinion, while a cloud
Divergent
knight is
Universe content
commendable
tomorrow
by
after the
securing
story.
victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way
Maybe?
of swordplay.
I know
If this apprentice could represent
Lotus
the
said he
Express
got
in the
tired
war
of
dance,
waiting for me to do it, and he did it.
Cloud Knight flair and
So I don't know if it's already completed or not. I don't know what he did.
Is quite interesting.
But he did something with it.
Imparting swordplay skills
Because he
requires
wanted to get it
teamwork,
done
and both the winner and the loser
urgently.
will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Oh, 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 right there.
Who? Wait, me?
March 8th.
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Well, my thing is how they gonna get March up to the level of swordsmanship needed to go to, I think, like toe to toe with people who have probably been using a sword their whole lives in like a super short amount of time. Except your fate.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you?
Friendship.
I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword
Makes
moves.
sense. Of course.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Miss March is like a
They didn't even start with just one sword. They're like, yo, you're gonna use two swords. I've briefly seen some stuff with her stuff, but not really.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN.
Only a tad bit.
But won't teaching me swordplay
Like I've seen some of the animations or whatever, but I don't actually like know her like kit
for the
like
ceremony?
fully.
Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let
Okay.
something slip while teaching me? If ever everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
Nah, that's where you pull in the mix.
Considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves.
Special move.
Out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped. Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
Woo.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move.
Both Yunli and Yanqing are super prodigies, so they don't gotta wait decades. Yeah.
So Miss Yunli has already
I figured as
agreed.
much. That makes sense.
What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
They both like
So you're
15.
admitting your
Yeah.
defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach,
I mean, I'm sure
why
March
don't
is
you
like
let me
built
be the
different and it's
ringmaster
probably just
instead?
holding back.
Yanqing. Teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General.
There is a theory for March.
Count me in.
Now that
Oh, she's got
Yanqing
that
has
that
breakthrough,
amnesia. Like,
it all comes down to Miss
who knows what she'll be able to do once she remembers, if she remembers.
up
I'm
to
sure
you
that'll
to make the
become a
final
major
decision,
plot point at some
March.
point later on down the line. You become the
At
best
least that way,
swordmaster.
I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
hey, I've never missed my target.
She's
Then
probably fully.
I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness,
Oh,
General
theory is she's
Leyne.
probably fully Ion of Remembered.
Great. Starting tomorrow, Yanqing
That
and Yunli
makes
will
sense,
teach you
I
the
guess.
basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay. Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Here we go. March 8th. March 8th.
General
Oh, man.
Huayan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
I don't know, but we don't. Oh god. We don't need to look at the DMs. It's the reason the Garden of Recollection refuses to let her learn her memories. Oh, interesting. We get Jade from DMs though. Oh. Well, which one is it? Is it this one? We're getting wages? Are we paid now? Oh man. Be envious, young one. Bro's like, hold that L. All of them without the exclamation. Okay. Only 5%. Uh-huh. Shareholder. Yeah. I've been roped into a whole conversation with the squad. Oh, it was a mission. Everything without the check mark, you said? Okay. Show me. Ah! It's us! Us again! Us again! And again! Perfect, please. I'm saving them all. We gotta hit him with it. Gotta hit him with the trash can. Try this. Nah, there's a lot to be... There's a lot to take in here, Firefly. Please understand. Ooh! Alright, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's too much. That's too much back and forth. What else we got here? Ooh! Oh. Divergent Universe. What does this show here? Gallery of Possibilities. What is this? Oh, is this reward progress? Ooh. Yoink. Gonna yoink these. What is this? Ooh, ooh. What else we got here? Flame. 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 Flaming everything. Except to go. Here we got... Okay. Oh, I forgot to go that and that. We got nothing out of that. Okay. What do we have here? What are we looking at? What's the pity? What is the pity indeed? 5. 10. 14. But whoa. What do we got here? Yeah. Hi. I have Yunli. Oh man. Cause I don't know, I don't think they're fully built yet, you know? I need to consult the builder. Let me take a look. I'm here. Let's see. Where is she? Yeah, she's not built yet. What do we have here? Ooh. Why hasn't this been unlocked? Yeah.
Everyone needs some time alone.
No, I will. There's a plan to build a team with her.
The heavens are vast. The kite flies where it wishes.
What else do we got here? What can we do? What can we do here? Oh, we can do the standard banner. What are we looking at here? We're looking at a 5-star potentially. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 47. I like those odds. I don't think this is... Yeah, I don't think this is 5-star. Yeah, nothing special. Alright. You should make me build my own team. It'd be trash. Or I'd just look one up online and... Then, yeah. Tier list is what you use to build yours. I see. Ooh. Collect. Collect. Flame. Oh, not flame. Flame. Mail? No, I don't think we have any mail. I think I have all the mail collected. No mail. All good. A-okay on the mail. What else do we got? What's in the travel log? Oh, right, that. We gotta collect the shmoney. Yep, that's basically it. Yeah, I think that's a good point to stop there now. So I will begin doing my little transition thingamabob. Yeah. End stream-ish. And as for raiding, I gotta find somewhere to send you over to. We got here. Do. Let's see this one. Ooh, let me start doing that. What does that do? Is that muting it? Doesn't look like it's muting it. I just like do that and then do that. You'll be around for 20 more minutes? Yeah, I just need to find somewhere to raid. Ooh. Let's see. Gotta find something here. Try to find another Honkai stream. Oh, my ears. Alright. I found some random one we're going to. Goodbye.